Hey, this is Mark with the Practical Still. We're going back to the bottle, back to the Barrell Dovetail. So this is one Dan and I opened together. We did the open the bottle video together. I wanted to do the back to the bottle video together, but in order to have a back to the bottle video, you got to have something left in the bottle. And this one is running out quick. And this will be quick because this was good. Both Dan and I drifted away from finished bourbons and finished ryes. It just seemed like they were just shortcutting. I mean, they weren't paying so much attention to the whiskey. The way it tasted, they might have left 2 or 3 gallons of whatever it is they were finishing, rum or port or sherry, in the bottom. And it just, I don't know, it turned me off a year or so ago. I kind of stayed away from it. But I'd had this bottle for a while. It gets great reviews. People rave about it. So we opened it. And man, was it good. It's exactly what a finished bourbon should be. The whiskey's forward. It is a whiskey for sure. The finishing is a lightness in the background, where you taste the rum, where you taste the Dunn Vineyard's cabernet. But it doesn't taste like like it's a punch they mixed up. So this is really good, not just in finished whiskeys, but one of the best things I've had this year. So this one, as all barrel releases are, cast strength and unfiltered, 122.9 proof. This is a blend of Indiana whiskey and Kentucky whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. So figure MGP and Dickel. Although none of the Dickel comes through, and it's not age stated anywhere. So it certainly could have been the Tennessee came from somewhere else. But finished in rum, port, and Dunn Vineyard Cabernet barrels. Just fabulous. And this is an ongoing thing. And they, from an ongoing standpoint, they try and keep the same whiskey mixture finished in the same finishing barrels. So they're going to be different from release to release, but they try and keep that together, that same expression going. I think it's fabulous. I paid $80 or so for this. I think it's typically 90 or 100. In today's world, it's a lot of money, but it's not out of the realm of what's reasonable for what's probably a 10 to 11-year-old couple of whiskeys done really well. So if you get a chance, and they have these great corks. I mean, they're nice and fat and they're natural and they make that great sound. Even with so little whiskey in the bottom and a relatively dry cork, it still made a great sound. But if you get a chance, this is one of those ones that, you know, if $100 is no big deal to you, well, then don't worry about it. Just buy them. But if $100 is that level where you got to think and you don't want to put a foot wrong and end up with something you don't like, you won't regret this one. Oh man, can smell it from here. When we first drank this one, the only part of the finish I could taste was the rum. It just tasted really that sweetness on the end of it. I mean, almost like a candy. But as it set, the port and the wine certainly comes out. But like I said in the beginning, it's not dominant. It's something you can nose from kind of away from the glass. But when it's in your mouth and on the palate, it is for sure a whiskey. It's not hiding behind the finishing. I think that's important. It's got legs like crazy. It just sticks to the glass. Anyway, it's fabulous. I think you ought to give it a shot. Oh yeah, it's so good. Yeah, I'm torn. I wish I had more of it and hadn't opened it so I could drink it again. But it's awesome. I'm going to hopefully find another one, and I think you should too. If you get a chance, let us know what you think of this, or finished whiskeys in general. Or is it a fad you've gotten tired of, kind of like where I was, or is it something that you seek out? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't, if you like these videos, and let us know. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let us know if we're doing these things right. And check out the podcast too. It's on all the major platforms, and we'd love to hear you listen to it and enjoy it. Cheers.